Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Oh, they could be caught out here. De Paul with it. He rises! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
And that's put paid to a promising move. That's going to go a long way. And that's been won straight back. Nicely shaped ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Paredes, played out wide. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Ball is over the line. Ugarte, pressing high and with purpose. Quarter of an hour played. The referee's awarded a free kick. So we're still where we started right now. Darwin, Lisandro Martinez with the foul.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is...
Well, that is one way to stop him. And now they can clear their lines. Cross into the box. And he was alert to it. De Arrascaeta. That's a throw. Now it's Darwin, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Paul is in a really good position out wide. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
De Paul in acres of space out. Chance! No mistake! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Jimenez. Now Ugarte. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Out to the left it goes. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he is going into that little black book. Nandez. That's beautifully weighted. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Romero, and it's Rodrigo de Paul. Aims beyond the defence. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that he's got tall. And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Nandez. Now it's Darwin. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Nandez. Darwin. Nicely spread. Now it's Darwin. Distributed tidily. Oh, this looks sharp. He is through here. Messi! The captain scores!
Well, I can tell you, that'll definitely liven up the half-time team talk. Scoring first is always a plus, but scoring with that level of quality will surely lift every member of that team now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Argentina penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Oliveira. And it's Fernandez. Now it's Messi. Now it's Martinez. Oh, well played, well played. De Arrascaeta. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Argentina really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Argentina, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Los futbolistas ya están entrando al campo de juego.
And we're off again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And for a moment, time stood still. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's to Paul. Great ball if he can get there. He might be in. And Martinez! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Great defending, strong and determined.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Romero, not the most convincing of passes. The ball's gone astray. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Pelistri. Uruguay have a free kick. Oh, he's taken it. Pelistri. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's picked it up out wide. And that is expertly dealt with. And that has been clubbed away. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Jimenez.
La cantidad de
De
espectadores de este
Arrascaeta.
partido fue de 81.007.
Molina producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Cambio en Uruguay. Número 11. Entrará al campo. Número 21. Se va a realizar un cambio.
Argentina making consecutive changes here.
Cambio.
Lovely bit of skill. Paredes. He's got away. Looks across and plays it in. Argentina perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Araujo, and it's Ugarte. Now he's off and running.
That's going in strongly.
Now it's De Arrascaeta. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he's managed to get free. Nunez couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Time and again they are repelled. He can run onto that. That's been cut out, well played. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now that's well seen too. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Great vision, and it's made its way to him. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Jimenez. Oh no, what has happened here? That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Ball played for Torres. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Alvarez. And this is Messi. He's had it taken off him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That's been slipped through. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. De Arrascaeta. That's a lovely, neat pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And he's had it nicked away. And there goes the final whistle. Argentina have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players. And
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Great ball, and Messi! Marvellous goal!
What a super start, a total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's a nicely shaped ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
You can run onto that. Alvarez. Can he finish? Goal! And just like that, he is up and running at once. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Mousseau claims it, safe hands. Paris Saint-Germain are already cruising here, 2-0, a fabulous start. And for a moment, time stood still. Jimenez. Good pressing, squeezing the play. Paris Saint-Germain have hit a quick-fire double here, and the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Okay. Valverde takes a shot! Oh, it's a beauty! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do, and will
climbs up big! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Valverde, looking to play him in. He's free, he has got space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Gonzalez. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Cross goes in there. Camavinga! Molina. Not Solot. And he's managed to get free. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, super ball. And this is Messi. He's having a shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. It's run loose. Decent chance! Magnificent from Alvarez! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're at it again in double quick time. It has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
It's become a case of men against boys. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. And it's claimed by the keeper. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Looking for the run. Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's tried one! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And he's being shifted off it. Koke. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Aimed beyond the defence. And a chance! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Can he get on the end of this? Longley. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the finish! And this could be the final action of the first half. That's a decent clearance. Cross to the back post. Gonzalez. And the whistle goes for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Paris Saint-Germain have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. That gets things going for the second half. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Camavinga. It's played through for him. Now there's a chance for a shot! Against the crossbar. Alvarez, chance! Bina. That's Sorlot. Great defending, strong and determined. Knocks it into space. Oh, this is a great position. Great chance! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Paris Saint-Germain really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Camavinga! He might be in here. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then.
Tries a shot! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. He gets big! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Paris Saint-Germain get their fourth corner. And he shoots! They've done it! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Koke. He's coming under serious pressure here. Big chance, must be! He's had a shot! He's got a goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Après 62 minutes de jeu, le numéro 9.
Paris Saint-Germain choosing to make the first change. Barcola to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
And the shots! Oh, taken with style! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
64 minutes de jeu, le numéro 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Good ball, good take. Messi. Can he finish? They've scored! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Après 66 minutes de jeu, le numéro 2.
Paris Saint-Germain making consecutive changes here. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Koke cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could...
He's had a shot! He's put his foot right through that one.
Camavinga most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Koke.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box.
And Messi! And yes, it's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
So Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Nicely weighted ball.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Skims one in, and that's out of reach. Now it's Sorlot. Jimenez makes the interception. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Messi. And now the breakaway. Probing pass. Gonzalez. Now it's Bina. Camavinga does well to get it back. Oh, he's onto this. Shoots! It's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Paris Saint-Germain are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Foden being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then...
Goes for a shot! He scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Bakula! Barrios. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Gonzalez. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Jimenez spots it and intercepts. Longley. Spread it left. It's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's bustling through here. Shot, surely! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Played out to the right. Gets his head on it! Gonzalez. Fagioli. Akanji. Nicely spread. That's a shade optimistic. Jimenez. And that is that. Paris Saint-Germain really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Paris Saint-Germain definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Bien vouloir prendre connaissance du communiqué envoyé par la police et qui s'affiche actuellement sur l'écran géant.
So hello and a warm welcome to all fans of Spanish football. It is great to have you on board again. We all remember, of course, so vividly the memories of last season, but now the slate has been wiped clean, and ahead of us, months and months of toil, sometimes torture and travail, but as ever, it will all be worth it in the end. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Jim, in Spain, of course, football means so much, and here it comes at us again.
It really is a thinking man's league that's given us some of the best teams, best players and best tactics and philosophies, Peter, in the 21st century. So how could it not be good?
We have already started here. So this perhaps the season in microcosm. He's in plenty of space here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's going to go a long way. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Fikayo Tomori has a rare reputation of being one of the few English footballers to succeed particularly well in Italy, and his very front-footed approach to defending has been very impressive.
He's had a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. This time, surely! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Valverde at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Barcelona gain their reward with an early goal. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to clear it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence. Oh, Alvarez! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
In double quick time.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Chance for a shot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here. He's shifting through the gears here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Toljan. And he cuts out the supply. Valverde. Now it's Alvarez. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Pedri. Camavinga. That's a lovely pass. That's a decent clearance. And we have our very first corner. Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And the shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Tomori, Van Dijk. Oh, good-looking ball. Nice sequence of passes, this. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Valverde. Played out to the right. Can he latch on to this? He's found a way through.
That's good play from him.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Van Dijk gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the...
There's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Tries to pass it through. And that's been drilled in. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Olasagasti. Nicely weighted ball. No, that's been intercepted.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
He's picked his way through.
There they go, hunting again.
Valverde given the lift of his goal. Alvarez.
tries a shot! No mistake! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
It's become a case of men against boys. He's beaten the last man. He's gone for goal! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Well, and the whistle goes for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Barcelona are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, shooting chance!
Loose ball. Oh, what it's fallen kindly here. He's put his foot right through that one.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Pedri. And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Now it's Alvarez. Now he's got space here.
And the shot! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He's away! And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Toljan.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, this defence...
Decent chance! Goal!
And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Toljan. Can he get onto this? And he's managed to get free. And he shoots! And he couldn't keep it down.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14, Messi. El dorsal 5, el dorsal 19.
There could be... There's the shot! He scores! An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A couple of changes then in quick succession. Foden to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Still trying to make a game of this. Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Played through for the wide man. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nicely shaped ball. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Good running, strong and purposeful. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Alexander-Arnold. Shot could be on. Takes a shot! And he's hit it too high.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. And he's running through. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, that's a key interception. Olasagasti. That's a cute ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Tomori. And Tomori. Foden. He's a sharp little ball here. Hoisted in. And a chance! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 21. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22.
Not the pass, but can he get there?
Sustituido por el dorsal 27.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Pedri tries to play it through, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Alexander-Arnold gets into some space. Now it's Yamal. Chance, surely! Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's taking no chances there. Spread it left. Not the most accurate pass. Yamal. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, well played, well played. Aimed beyond the defence.
6 minutos de descuento.
Tomori. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Nicely aimed pass. Shapes to shoot! He scored! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
That pass has been well intercepted. Olasagasti. That's really nicely played. Yamal. That's been slipped through. He is through here. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that's that. Barcelona have won here on day one. They have done just what they wanted to do, and the message is very much, bring on the rest of the season. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, they look as if they mean business, Peter. I was quite keen to look at this attack, and they've revealed themselves in scary fashion. They look very much in working order. Impressive start, and it looks like they can be impressive going forward.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, it looked... There's the header!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong. The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Now, can they get him away? Now, there's a fine ball. That looks a good cross. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Can he get on the end of this? Plays it across. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Garcia. Camavinga. Look at the space here. That's a... Tries a shot! There it is! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
El dorsal 21.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's in a great position here. He's got away. Guardiola gets it away. Now that looks a decent ball. Quarter of an hour played. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now it's Camavinga, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Camavinga, looking for options for movement. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Camavinga, oh, good take in a good area. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter.
And he's had a hit!
Lacking in accuracy.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Alexander-Arnold. Fran Garcia kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And here's Vinicius Junior! He's done very well to get to that.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Rafinha.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pedri. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! Camavinga. It's Vinicius Junior.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Brahim Diaz. Chouameni. Looking to play him in. He is through here. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Valverde. And he shapes to shoot!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Pedri. Tomori. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Camavinga. Pedri. Has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. Vinicius. Can he finish? He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Camavinga.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga is the guilty party there. Brahim Diaz. That's a good ball out wide. The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Rafinha.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's going for goal! And he comes up trumps again. Brahim Diaz goes short. Oh, cracking ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And he's lost his man here. Succumbs to the pressure. And the through ball. Howson. Here's Chouameni. Camavinga. He's away. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Valverde. He's looking wide. Alvarez. Rudiger gets rid without sophistication. Nicely weighted ball. Rafinha picks it up out wide. And it's Valverde. Chouameni. That looks a cracking ball. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Real chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Barcelona still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Rafinha. Chouameni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Brahim Diaz, given the lift of his goal, tries to play it through. He's picked his way through, and he shoots! This time, surely! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get free. And he's there to clear it. He has a look up. Is there any support? He might not need it. Valverde. No way through there.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Mbappe. Knocks it into space.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he's found a way past. Looking for the run. He's had a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar. Pinged towards the front line.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Mbappe. Madrid have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 6 serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Rudiger.
16. El dorsal
And here's
18.
Mbappe. And he's searching through. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Mbappe. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution. Chance, surely! Oh, taken with style! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Garcia. And that's really well manoeuvred. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. It could be in here. Tomori gets over and intercepts. Caicedo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Foot in. And that is a little undercooked. And that will be it. Well, plenty of talking points, and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly not how it was meant to go. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So we're up and running. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, a lot has been said, Peter, about this guy, Julian Alvarez. I remember him from his breakout performance back in 2020 in the group stage.
Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he get it through? Oh, super find.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great vision. He's through here. Chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Alexander-Arnold. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. It's Pedri. Vardiol. Can he get on the end of this? That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Messi. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Pedri gets a foot in here. Now it's Alvarez. Great ball. Rafinha! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. Passing is crisp and sharp, out to the right.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Now that's well seen too. No, that's been intercepted. Valverde, and there's green grass ahead of him. And it's made its way, takes a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now, can they get him away? Gets into some space. He is through here! And it's played in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. So, what can they make of this? And they've got a throw. Camavinga. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. This looks promising. Valverde. Pedri. Real shapes to shoot! And it's come back out to him. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Well, that looks a decent ball. 15 minutes till half-time. He's on it, can he get away? Oviedo have got it back and they'll have another go. Good running, strong and purposeful. Javi Lopez could try cutting inside here. There's the shot! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Pedri. Valverde. Rafinha. Bailly.
It looks
tries from a long way out. A real chance and a real let-off.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And it's Lopez. Threads one in. Camavinga. Pedri. Tries to pass it through. He's onside. He's found some space. Big chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Rafinha clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oviedo has the chance to go the other way.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
It's a searching pass. Bailly. In with the challenge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the finish! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Barcelona. And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. He's shifting through the gears here. Now the cross.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Crosses it in. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's not an especially good pass, that. And they're quick to get it back. Camavinga. And it's Messi. Pedri spots it and intercepts. Short changes him with that pass. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Guardiola kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Barcelona, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Alexander-Arnold.
La asistencia a este partido.
Alvarez.
96.026 espectadores.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nicely spread. Oh, good-looking ball. Donnarumma claims comfortable. Bailly gets across to intercept that. And that's put paid to a promising move. Shot could be on. And he's in, tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. That's a lovely, neat pass.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a fine interception. And they win it back again. Played out towards the right wing. And he's picked it up out wide. Big header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 14, Messi. Serán sustituidos
He
por
steps in, and that's the end of that.
El dorsal 29. El dorsal 21. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Played with finesse. Can he finish? Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
We expected better, and so did he. And he's managed to get free. So nearly the perfect ball. Van Dijk. And Tomori. Vardiol. Tomori. Alexander-Arnold. Looking for options for movement. Camavinga. Yamal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Here it is, crossed in. Lopez. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Valverde looking understandably energised after his goal. Cazorla. It's a good run down the right. Looking for the run.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And it's been taken short. Chooses to go back. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold. And he's intervened well there. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Plays a sharp little ball here. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that will be the final act. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
you